Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm just doing a short video just showing how to get a thunder sort of feeling in your map. So when players are playing your map, it sort of feels like a thunderstorm. There's a lot of different cloud types you can put in the sky in the normal map editor without making any sort of changes in the lighting, but at the end of the day it doesn't feel like a thunderstorm. You've got some rain coming down, but a lot of the time you've got sort of blue skies above. So this is what I'm trying to show you in this video, sort of how to make it feel like a thunderstorm, make those dark skies above, and also keep some contrast, keep some sunshine, some beautiful textures in your maps from that sunshine. So here we are in this map. It's recently published. I sort of remastered it from an older version of a map I had, and this one's called Cuba Flash Thunder. And I was really wanting to make the map a lot brighter, but at the same time it's a map set sort of in the tropics, and wanted to give it that sort of tropical feeling. In the tropics you get a lot of these storms. I mean, where I live, I'm in the tropics, and you get a lot of these storms. You know, half of the year you've got thunder and lightning, and just wanted to sort of share how to make this sort of feeling in your map. So here we are, the day-night cycle. You see you've got the RGB at 030201. The sky occlusion I've left at 1, because if you turn this right down, you're going to get the shadows are going to be far too dark. I'll jump into the map with it on the lowest setting, and I mean, you could sort of make maps like this, but that's just too black. I mean, the shadows they're too dark. You know, that's not realistic. It's not. If you're walking around in real life, it wouldn't be like that. So this is what we're trying to achieve, like real life settings. So that's at the full 1. And although I've just got it at 11 o'clock in the morning, it would be fine any other time of the day. You know, the shadow settings don't really change, but that sunlight that's coming through, that's brilliant settings to give that bright contrast. And then in the weather setting, obviously we've got storming. I brought the clouds down just so they're sort of more visible. And in the fog settings, we've got a bit of fog, so it's 0.2. And then in the fog, we've kind of gone the opposite way around on the RGB values. So we've got 0.1, 0.2 and 0.3. We've changed the height of the fog, and that will make a big difference in your whole entire map. So you can sort of gauge that, move it up and down, and that'll increase and decrease sort of the amount of fog density between the sunlight that's coming through. But we've basically got more of a blue, sort of skewed to the blue side for the fog, and that's going to give you that sort of thunder sky, the dark sky. We've got this at sunset. This is the post FX, and this is really giving more of a red hue into the actual sunlight that's coming through, and that's going to bring out a lot of textures of these sort of older sort of graphics that we've got from older games, but it's really trying to draw out the best sort of definition of those textures. They're not really up close, so when you just sort of set back a little bit. But if you look at this car, I mean, that's like it's set in a tropical environment. If we change that into a totally different setting from sunset, it would look maybe it's like in a colder country. So the sunset is really good for shedding light onto environments that you're making that are more sort of centralized towards the equator, like Cuba, like Africa, you know, like these countries that are not so far away from the equator, that they're going to have this sort of more reds. Now, in the post FX, if I'd put this up to 5 on the on that, it would look actually like there'd been a nuclear bomb just gone off. And that could be a brilliant script option, but we don't have it at the moment. But if we could script to increase the exposure, if you could have that happen for 5 seconds, and then it goes back to just your normal settings, that would actually look like a nuke's just gone off. You know, it looks like that, doesn't it? We don't have that. But anyway, you can also increase the exposure or decrease the exposure, and that will really influence the lighting on your map. So I've got it at absolute minimum, and that works in this map. This works for me. So you can change that. The fog, like I say, is just a small amount, but it affects the whole sky above. So I hope these tips might help you. You know, you've got the settings there. If you want to make like a thunder map where it feels like the sky is dark, you can set the stormy weather, and you know, it could really benefit your maps to really get to know these settings and know how the light and the weather works all together. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.